Good morning all, welcome to the latest episode of Every Platform, and the sun is shining here in Gloucestershire. You can tell I haven't had a shave this morning. So today I'm kicking off at Cheltenham Spa, located on the cross-country route if you like. I'm not obviously going to walk through the entrance here because Cheltenham Spa is renowned to be very strict, so I'm going to try and refrain from that. So I kicked off at the entrance here. It is quite a nice building actually, with the big writing on the building. It's all rebranded, but the building is quite old. It's very nice. It's a nice little station. We're going to go in a minute, and there's probably going to be a couple of trains, but I will let you know the plan for today. Today's episode of Every Platform, we're going to be going to Worcestershire and also into Herefordshire. So we've got quite a lot we're really going to be looking at. Now, walk down here and you've got an overview of Cheltenham Spa Station, which we're going to go look at now. But that's the plan for today. We're going to go to Worcestershire, Herefordshire, and we're kicking off here in Gloucestershire, and we'll be back in Gloucestershire later at another station as well. So there is 17108, that's just pulled in going to Cardiff from Nottingham, Cardiff Central that is. But I won't go on too much. We will see stuff happen here and around Worcestershire and Herefordshire today. I'm really looking forward to today, and I'm by myself today, so it's the first episode I've done which I'm by myself, so I'm looking forward to that too, because I've not really done it by myself before. Well, this series anyway, it's always been with other people, so yeah. So we should get started. Enjoy. Right, so we're now on Cheltenham Spa's platform. We're on platform number 2. An 800 002 has just turned up, terminating in from London Paddington. It's going to go into the Cheltenham sidings just down the line, up the line even, and then turn around and come back to form what I would believe to be the 1000 to London Paddington. We have got another train turning up, which I'm going to film leave, which is going to be a service to Westbury. But yes, here we are at Cheltenham Spa. I'll wait for the Westbury one to turn up. We'll also wait here for our train. Right, going out now is 166216, the delayed 0923. Great Western Railway service to Westbury from Worcester Foregate Street. That one goes. I think the next train here is actually R1 as well, so there's nothing else due to come in, but I thought I'd film that. Just to give you an overview on Cheltenham Spa Station, it is one of the spa stations in the UK. There's not too many of them, but there is a few. We're going to be visiting another one today as well, so look out for that. Not too long in the video too. So Cheltenham Spa Station as well serves cross-country mostly. Although cross-country manage no station, so it is managed by Great Western Railway, who don't serve the station as much as cross-country do. But cross-country serve it on their southwest to Scotland services, as well as from Paddington and Bristol and Exeter and whatever to Manchester when the service is running, and also Turbo Stars to Nottingham and Cardiff Central, and once a day to Stansted Airport as well. Fun fact. Great Western Railway, they serve London Paddington and Swindon, so you get IETs pretty much here now. It used to be HST on one service to Paddington, then you'd get a 150 or 158 or whatever on a Swindon stopper service. Well, they'd all be stopping services up past until the HST went past Swindon anyway. But yeah, it's all IETs even on the Swindon services as well, when they run, if they run. And most, actually no, there is once a day Swindon train. I think it's a turbo though. Anyway, I'm blabbing. They also serve local services to Worcester Foregate Street, Worcester Shrub Hill and Great Malvern. Also one service from Paddington comes through here to go to Worcester Shrub Hill as well. And yeah, and also the other company that serves here is Transport for Wales, who terminate here and go to Maesteg and Cardiff. Well, Maesteg via Cardiff, sometimes it just goes as far as Cardiff, and they go via Gloucester and do all stops between Gloucester and Newport. So yes, anyway, that's Cheltenham Spa Station. Very nice itinerary, very strict though. If you're filming here doing like a trains out video, please ask before you do it, because they don't like it if you don't ask. I mean, to be fair, I'm only here for a few minutes, so it's not really a big deal, but if you are like planning time to film here, please ask. Okay, now coming in is going to be our train heading over to Worcester Shrub Hill on X station. It's 158,950. That's going to take us over there. Is 158,950 as well as 800,016. Just heading to London Paddington. Great Malvern to Brighton service, which is still running. So yes, so this is Worcester Shrub Hill station. It's located on the technically the Cotswold line. It's not, and it's one of the terminal points of the Snow Hill line as well, or the Snow Hill line. I've got a 172 over there as well, which is going to be forming our train. It's going to take us to, well, I say our train, I keep thinking people are with me, my train to the next stop. But yeah, the station itself serves West Midlands Railway and the brand of West Midlands Railway to Dorridge and places like that, so Dorridge, Whitlock's End, sometimes Stratford upon Avon, etc. The station does also get West Midlands Railway to Hereford, but that's only occasional if they come through, because otherwise they go straight from Droitwich to Worcester Foregate Street. I'm going to try and avoid that freight because I don't want to spend too much long filming that, but otherwise it's Great Western Road to London Paddington, and to Worcester and Great Malvern, Foregate Street, Great Malvern and Hereford, and also the local services to Weymouth and Brighton, and obviously West via Westbury and Bristol. So yes, cross country will also divert here. I think one train a day does it anyway. It's booked to, I think it's the Turbo Star. So yes. Right, so just outside Worcestershire Station now. You can literally look over. There is actually a really awkward way down through the outside of the station. So if we end up walking down here, it's sort of like a loop around into the station almost, because you have to walk all the way sort of down here, and the entrance the entrance is up there. We'll go up to it. It's a nice building as well, but it's all signposted down, pretty much down here. So yes, yeah, it's not. I don't think it's signposted anywhere else. You've got to go up here essentially. There's an announcement going off on the station. We've got about 14 more minutes here until we head off to the next stop. But yeah, so the entrance is really nice. It's canopy is lovely. It's a very nice old building. Looks like it's been recently done up, but it's not the most obvious of entrances either. So there, down there, you can probably just about see the sign that takes you into Shrub Hill, but this is the entrance here. So yes, like I said, a bit of an awkward one, not so obvious, but yeah, you can see the signage as you walk in as well. So just coming back in, the train that we are actually taking is this one, which is on a pair of ex Overground 172s. 172001 is the very rear of it. I think the other side, oh gosh, I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we'll be getting on this one in a moment. Okay, so just as we wait for our train as well, just going up over the footbridge here as well at Shrub Hill. It's quite an old one, but it looks like again it's been done up recently. But it's quite a nice looking one. There's the lookout over on either side. And two. And then essentially you just get on here. It's quite a nice one actually. So that's the way across the footbridge, but essentially, and that is Worcestershire Hill. We're now going to definitely board the train to take us to the next stop. Right, time to board the train now to take us to the next stop. Oh, it's warm in here as well. This is what I wanted to show last time when we were on board, was this. I haven't updated it yet, they haven't done anything with it, but yes. Oh, we are on board R172. Right, now approaching Droitwich Spa, the next station. This is the other spa station we're visiting today. You might have already worked it out, but if you didn't, here you are. Update you when the train leaves. Alright, going out now is the 10:42 service from Worcestershire Hill to Droitwich. I can confirm that the front unit was 172006. So It's 172, 006 and 001 heading over to Droitwich. So this is Droitwich Spa Station. Very quiet here at the moment. Very nice little station that is located again on this Snow Hill line. Technically it's just a junction. It is a junction station between technically going on to the cross country route at Bromsgrove and also going on to the Snow Hill line towards Hartlebury, Kidderminster, Stourbridge Junction, eventually into Birmingham. Oh, hiccups, excuse me. 7-4 signals are present here, and the station pretty much serves any brand West Midlands Railway branded services to Shrub Hill, Foregate Street and Great Malvern from the Snow Hill lines direction, also to Birmingham New Street and also to Hereford from Birmingham New Street. Yes, so go have a quick look around at Droitwich Spa. This is the station. So just going up over the little footbridge that is present here at Droitwich Spa. Again, it's one of the basic ones. There's nothing special about it. There's never anything special about any of them, to be honest. But it's just a nice little pathway to the other platform. It's very basic. But there's the overview of the station from the footbridge, and on that side as well. And if you head down here, go outside, you've got the entrance, which is open at the moment, which is quite nice. So yes, I mean, this one has a little ticket, obviously it's only open certain times during the day, but yes, this is essentially if you walk out. Just do it on the step here. Turn around and there's the entrance to Droitwich Spa. Just another quick one, there's the station sign. I just took a long walk around to the other side of Droitwich Spa. There's not really much else going on here, but there's the big sign that takes you up, well, it points out you're at Droitwich. Yes, I always try to look out for that somewhere. But yeah, there's a nice little road bridge here that looks over the station again, and then yeah, it's basically this. Just looks over the station right here, and then very quickly you got another one. Just looks over actually beyond the station. Very, very nice. You can see the junction and the signal box as well. Right upon our now is 172337. That's heading out. There's a dead carriage there in the rear on the 10:55 service from Dorridge to Whitlock's End, I think, to Worcestershire Shrub Hill. So there goes that one. Okay, pulling in now is going to be the 11:22 service from Birmingham New Street to Hereford, and it's going to be our train to take us to the next stop. We've got 172345 on this one, as they are doing these services quite a lot at the moment actually.
Welcome to this service for Hereford. The next station is Worcester Foregate Street.
Right, now approaching into Worcester Foregate Street, which is our next stop. Goes 172345 to Hereford. Okay, so to kick things off, we're actually at the entrance of Worcester Foregate Street to begin with. So we're just outside because it's actually a one-way system, so you've got to actually come out of the station and come back in again. So up there is the viaduct which the trains go over leaving Foregate Street, and then here is the entrance. It's a bit, again, not very obvious, but it's there, and there's the big sign that lets you in. It's quite a big, it's a very awkward looking entrance, I mean under a massive bridge, which is quite nice as well. So yeah, but there's the entrance into Foregate Street. I'm going to head in now and have a look on the platforms and then go get something to eat. And in here you've got the big subway which takes you up to platforms. There's a lot of flights of stairs going up here, but yes, would have walked through it properly, but it wasn't very well, it's just a one-way system because of COVID and everything, so the station itself is probably the busiest station in Worcester.
Ensure you're travelling safely on our network.
Oh, there we go.
As our services
Very
start
loud.
to see increasing passenger numbers,
It's the
please remember to continue
probably the
following
busiest
guidelines to
station
ensure
in
you should
Worcester.
be safe.
Foregate Street is.
Basic directions
It's
should be
actually on a
worn
two-line
while
working
travelling
system as
and
well.
during your journey,
So
and that's
essentially,
automatically
it's all
set.
bi-directional.
Social distancing
But if you're coming from
guidelines should be
Droitwich, you have to
maintained
go
where
on
possible, and planning
you
your
have to go on the
journey to
far
avoid
platform
these
here, which is
services
platform
will help
2.
ensure your
If
safety
you're coming
and-
from Hereford to Birmingham, or going from like Great Malvern to Dorridge or something, it will always go on platform 2, whether you're coming from Droitwich or going to Droitwich. Platform 1, where I'm stood right now, is anything coming from Worcestershire uphill. So that would be Great Western Railway, going to Worcester, sorry, terminating here, going to Great Malvern, going to Hereford, or of course the local services as well. Or of course, anything West Midlands Railway related that reverses out of Foregate Street and comes over here. So, and there's a lookout over Worcester, kind of. But yeah, the station itself is on a massive on a massive viaduct almost. Lovely, lovely looking station. One I've always enjoyed visiting as well. So this is Worcester Foregate Street. Now I'm going to go get food. Okay, so the next train arriving, which is going to be our train to take us to the next stop, is going to be the 1200 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Hereford. So we're going to be boarding on an IET with a lot of flange. Of course it does. It's only 5 carriages, normally is anyway. And the unit taking us there, that seagull is up the way, is 800,034. Order on this store here, I think.
Ensure you're travelling safely. As our services start to see increasing passenger numbers, please remember to continue following the guidelines to ensure that you are safe. Okay?
Now on board. Should update you in a moment. Well, when we approach our next section. Okay, so we're now approaching into Great Malvern Station. Next station I'll visit. Been there many times before, as you probably know, but it's time to revisit again. Glad to get off this thing. Joins the traffic lines are awful for IET. 800-034 goes out there. We'll be bumping into that a little bit later on today as well. But this is Great Malvern Station, as 800-034 heads over to Hereford, next stop of Colewall. This is the lovely and very scenic, picturesque Great Malvern Station. Now, I've been here many times, and I have said and expressed many times about how much I actually love being here, and that hasn't changed. The sun's shining, the station is beautiful as always. You just can't get enough of this place. Catenary, amazing. You look all over, you can see insanely good view. Well, I say insanely good views, it's a curve, but it's got lovely scenery around it. But the catenary is really old, and I think the building is grade listed as well. I could be wrong though. I think it's grade 2 listed building, this little one here, well, everything around it, but I could be wrong in saying that, so please don't quote me and say that I said that for a fact, because I didn't. The station itself is known for terminating services. We'll be seeing one shortly, as well as so there is a turnaround point just up the line over there, which Great Western Railway use when they terminate in on the local stopping services via Cheltenham, as well as West Midlands Railway. They'll use it as well, going up the line when they terminate in from like Droitwich. So trains obviously continue on towards Hereford and then go back towards Worcester Foregate Street, and then onwards from there either to Birmingham or London, Paddington that is. It doesn't see an awful amount of freight. It's not really a well-used line for freight, but ultimately Great Malvern is a beautiful station, and that hasn't changed, which is brilliant to see. So as you go out the station here, it's not very obvious at all where it is. This is one entrance. I suppose this is one entrance out the station. There is another one which we'll go and have a look at in a minute. But literally all it is a piece of wood, well, a fence, a big wall, a little narrow opening which you can walk through and just get into the station, but it's not obvious at all. Seems to be a common trend around in Worcestershire, having entrances that are not obvious. There is actually another way of getting in, which is this way. You walk up here through the car park, there's actually a little subway that takes you down into the platform again. There's the sign, welcomes you to Great Malvern, and then trains to Worcester and Birmingham, platform 1 via the subway, which we're going to have a look at in a minute. And trains to Colewall, Ledbury and Hereford, platform 2. So let's go down. It's a bit rusty though, very run down, but it ain't that bad. And then when you come out here, you're back into platform number 2. Now down here as well, you walk down the platform, there is a little closed off like gated thing, which used to be, when I used to film here, you could look into it and see like the depths of the unknown, I suppose, but they closed it, as you can see, so locked up now for good. So yes, but quite a nice little station, it really is. And the final bit I'm going to show you is something that probably is the most disappointing bit of the station, is the subway. Which really is nothing to write home about at all. And the stairs are really steep. Here we are. And now we're at the other entrance to Great Malvern, probably the more obvious one, and probably the one that is officially the entrance, which is this lovely building here. It is grade listed, I'm very certain of that now. The way in is there. There is a ticket office, but it's not open at the moment. And then of course you've got the lovely signage here, which says where you are. Very nice entrance indeed, and very fond of this station, looking around it again. Bring back nice memories when I filmed here before. And up there is what I think is the Malvern Hills, but it looks very big, so I don't know if it is, but it wouldn't surprise me if it is, but it's really high up. Love to go up there one day. Love to go up there and look over Great Malvern Station. Might even see Malvern Link Station as well. So that's pretty good. Right, pulling up now. It's going to be, oh, it's a 165. Pulling up. It's going to be terminating from Southampton Central, where it will then turn around and then form a service to Weymouth, I think. And it is 165, 130 on this one. Why is it always the Weymouth ones that get the 2 cars? It almost seems like the most, it almost seems like the one they shouldn't do it on the most, but they do it. Goes 165, 130. It'll be turning around in a minute. I will film a video of it departing as well when it goes, but it won't be yet. There goes 165, 130 again, heading over to Weymouth from, well, we started here at Great Malvern. So, apparently our train is delayed at Droitwich Spa at the moment because of disruptive passengers, apparently. Well, is what I've read on National Rail anyway, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully they get off at Droitwich. Right, coming in now is going to be 172-211. It's going to take me over to the next stop. Luckily, I'll explain when we actually get to the next stop what's going on. Colewall Station, so our next station call. There we are, and yeah, we'll update you in a minute. So there goes 172-211 and 172-219 heading out to oh, actually I'll correct that, it's actually going to Ledbury now. It's not calling it Hereford. So you might have heard me say at Great Malvern that the train was delayed. Well, it ended up being 34 minutes late. Not only that, oh blimey, this station is lovely. Not only that, but it was 34 minutes late and now can't go to Hereford because the turnaround time will be way too tight, so they can't do it. So luckily it didn't impact us because we weren't going straight to Hereford. So I keep saying I was not going straight to Hereford, so it's fine. So speaking of stations, this is Colewall, a very beautiful station located on the line beyond Great Malvern to Hereford. I'm amazed. The station's beautiful. I'm going to go have a quick look around in a minute, but the station pretty much serves the line to Hereford. There will be a Great Western Railway service calling here very shortly, and I will film it, so keep an eye out for that. But otherwise, yeah, let's go have a look around. So this is the entrance to Colewall station, and very such a tidy little area. Like it's just everything you want in a station, I suppose, in an area. It's quiet, the birds are singing, it's very you know, you should be at one with the world here, really, one with yourself. It's brilliant. You got a little information screen, actually got more than what Great Malvern's got. It's got an information screen up there. I can't see that very well, but yeah, we'll go have a look on the footbridge. So if we go up here now, this is the footbridge, kind of the footbridge at Colewall, but it's quite nice. It's very busy around there. It's good for walking, I suppose. There's a view over the station anyway. So yeah. So I'm going to take a further walk up on the footbridge, walking up onto the other side. But and if we go down here, you basically come across, there's a view of the track coming in. Wouldn't that be a good shot of the train coming in? That'd be fantastic. If we go down here, this place is just amazing. I love this area. It's got its own like little nature reserve just outside. It's my favourite station so far I've visited. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, it's got its own like Charlie Ballard nature reserve. So it's just a nice natural area of natural beauty. Maybe not the most beautiful. Looks a bit overgrown places, but nice enough. It's pretty much a long walking trail, so I'm not going to go drag it out and go down there, but there it is. Okay, arriving now is a 1342 Great Western Railway service from Hereford to London Paddington, which is 800.034 coming back. Only the front four actually fit. Alright, off it goes, heading to London Paddington. Off it goes down the gradient. You can clearly see the track gradient from here. Well, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but there it goes anyway. Heading over to next stop of Great Malvern. Okay, coming in now is my 1351 service, taking me to the next stop. We've got what I think is some 170s. It is. The front being 170-508, so I was waiting to get one of these today. down now is going to be the 1358 service to Hereford only. So there's 170-508 and 170-507, and the two 172s that were really delayed are here now waiting to go as well. So also waiting, this is Ledbury, very similar service pattern, so I won't change that to the one at Colewall. But the station again, semaphore signals, and actually has two platforms, unlike Colewall, which only had one. But another very lovely looking station, so liking it a lot. 172s are about to go actually. I think so anyway. Yeah, they are. One 172, 219 and 211. Heading over to Birmingham, New Street. This one's got its automated announcements as well. This one's even more facilitated than Colewall is. Liking it a lot. This station's lovely. Go have a look around and then wait for our next train. Right, so we're down at the entrance of Ledbury now, and the sign is just down here, which confirms where we are at Ledbury. Probably see that from here. So yeah, the entrance is just up here. Now the weird thing about Ledbury's entrance, well, it's not really a weird thing, but the ticket office is a shed and it's not even open all the time. So when the ticket office is open here, it's literally that little shack right there. So they just unlock the padlock there and they peep their head out and offer to buy you, well, offer to sell you tickets. There's the departure screen. Here we are on the station, and we very quickly go over the footbridge. There's a very old sign there. It says Ledbury Junction for Poetry. And the footbridge is just this. Nothing special, but yeah, Ledbury in a nutshell. Not really much else to say other than all this, but right, if we go down, here we are onto the other side. This side is for trains to Birmingham, the other side for Hereford. We need to go on the other side because you can probably guess where I'm going next. But yes, here we are. I like this station, not as good as Colewall, but I like it. Okay, now in comes the 1425 Great Western Railway service to Hereford. We've got 802-006 taking us to Hereford. I think it's a fairly quiet train, typically, you know, thereabouts. So we are now just arriving into Hereford Station, which is the next station up on our video today, on the video today. We've reached the lovely Hereford Station. Oh yes. Right, so we have made it to Hereford Station, located on the Welsh Marches line. We've come onto a different line now technically, and this is the furthest we go before we go back. So 802006 is sat over there. That's just formed our, well, I keep saying, oh, do you know what, that it's just going to be a thing now. Formed my train, brought me in from Ledbury into Hereford. I won't be getting that one back out, but it will be leaving later. So what services serve Hereford? Well, you've seen my videos before at Hereford. They Great Western Railway do serve here a few times a day to London Paddington. West Midlands Railway, the brand, they serve here hourly to Birmingham, New Street. And the main operator at Hereford is Transport for Wales, who operates mostly to Manchester Piccadilly and then over to Cardiff, Swansea, Marvin, and then, you know, Milford Haven most of the time, but then on the occasion Pembroke Dock and Fishguard Harbour, and Tenby as well. Technically they do terminate there as well. You'll also get services to Holyhead and to Holyhead. 67 WAG loco hauled service that stops here as well. But yes, that usually starts at Cardiff anyway. Nice station. It's run down a little bit. It's not too bad. I mean, the catenary's nice on platform 3 especially. It's very fancy looking. It's almost like a very rural station. It does look like that as well. Just sort of suits the city, I suppose, because it is only one of the very few stations within the county of Herefordshire. There's not actually that many. So yes. So I'm going to go have a look at the entrance. I'm going to go get a drink, maybe something to eat, because I am parched and need to have something. So yes, this is Hereford. Just a quick shot whilst I'm up here of Hereford's footbridge as well, whilst I'm walking across it. Again, no, quite nice actually. Nice design. It's only a footbridge, I know, but just walking around the area, it's quite good. Right, we're literally coming in down here, which I did not see coming at all. Is this? It's on an empty move, I believe, but Mark 4, 67, DVT. Didn't see this coming at all, but here we are. Right, so off goes DVT in the 67 with the Mark 4s heading over. It's working from Crewe to East Usk Junction. Which I, again, didn't realise was running today. Being 67017 anyhow. That is, what a nice surprise. Very nice surprise indeed. There goes 175001, that's the 1501 Transport for Wales service from Milford Haven to Manchester Piccadilly. It's been ages since I've even seen one of those, so it's really nice to see one go out again. So I'm going to go get a drink at Hereford because I'm thirsty and I can't go this journey back home without anything. So out here is the very nice entrance to Hereford. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush. Don't know why I'm in a rush, but I am. Basically Hereford Station. Got the signs over there. Very nice looking entrance which looks over, and yeah, Very nice building. It's massive. It's only a small little station. Pretty good. What do you guys think? So very slowly going up there is the 1518 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington. 802.006 takes that one out. Right, we're back in Hereford Station now, and my train, thank God I did not say our, but my train is these two 170s over there, and taking them back to the next station. You might have sat here and thought I missed one out. Well, I haven't, don't worry. Alright, so now I'm going to board my train. Engine's off at the moment. It's going to board it. There's another one with the ex-London, Midland, Interior on them. It's 170, 505 and 504 we've got. 504 I think I just said, yeah. So, not much longer these ones will be with West Midlands Railway. Not long at all. Right, now approaching Marvin Station, which is our the other stop I didn't miss out on. So, that's 175.05 and 175.04. Really looking worse for wear on that one. That's departing Malvern Link Station. We didn't forget about it, don't worry. It's just that the plan sort of worked out where I came back here after I'd been to Hereford. So that's kind of how this worked, and that's how I managed to fit everything in. Because if I'd gone to Foregate Street from... Sorry, if I'd gone from Foregate Street to here and then to Great Malvern, it wouldn't have worked. Actually, no, hang on, no, it would have worked, but I wouldn't have had a lot of time here, and I would have wanted some time here. So, Malvern Link Station is literally within sight of Great Malvern. Probably, if I had my video camera with me, I could zoom in, then I'd show you, but it's a straight track down. The station itself, Malvern Link, is there's actually two stations in the town of Malvern. This is the other one. So I'm not too sure where the word link comes from. I think it's because maybe it might be closer to the town centre than Great Malvern is, but I don't know. The station itself though is really nice. Another lovely looking station, catenary around it, the footbridge is lovely, so can't really complain. It's a nice little station. So yeah, this is Malvern Link. So very quickly, we're just looking at one of the ways out. You can go out of here at Malvern Link. You might see my face covering there. Hello. Yeah, this way is kind of, again, it's not obvious, like coming in here, like it really isn't obvious trying to find this area. You literally have to come looking. Or if you didn't have the map, Google Maps or something. But yeah, it's certainly a different way of getting into the station. this is the footbridge of Marvin Link, very rusty on this side. I'm just going to take a quick walk along it. So, there's a view over the station. And then there's the one where you end up down here. And here we are outside of the main entrance of Marvin Link. So, nice little building. And this is a very Leamington Spa-like sign. Classic, well, nostalgic. It's just got a nice bit of heritage to it as well. And the massive flower bed that's around it as well. It's a beautiful station. So there is one more station I'm going to visit today. Now that we've done here, there is a train due as well, which we're going to film, and then yeah, we're going to visit one more station today. But which one is it going to be? I'll let you guess that one. Right, this will be my train taking me back to well, on my journey back. It is 166214. I won't be boarding it just yet because this is actually the 1626 from Westbury to Great Malvern, but I'll be boarding it when it comes back. And now it's off. Calling it Great Malvern only. Is heading to Great Malvern. Right, coming in now is the 1647 service for Great Western Railway from Great Malvern to Westbury, and this is going to be my train now. It's going to take me back to actually one other station. You'll see what that is.
This is Malvern Link. Do not try to board or leave the train when the doors are closing.
Right, now approaching into Ashchurch with Tewkesbury, which is the next and final station on this episode that I'm visiting today. We are. Let this train go out and then we'll I'll update you. Sega's 166214. From the 1715 Great Western Railway service to Westbury from Great Malvern. So we finally got out of Worcestershire and Herefordshire and we're back here in Gloucestershire. This station is Ashchurch for Tewkesbury. I have been here and I've filmed here twice, I want to say. Definitely know I've been here once, but I don't know about twice. It was years ago when I filmed it though. I'm sure I've been there twice. Anyway, this station is located on the cross-country route and is not very well served. The train gets one train in each direction every 2 hours, so you'll get maybe a service, well, because it pretty much relies on the Great Western Railway local stopping trains going towards like Worcester, Great Malvern, which do run every 2 hours. Cross country also stop here, and funnily enough is the train I'm getting on their Nottingham Cardiff services, but it is only at certain times in the day, so it's not all the time. It's only in the evening or in the early morning, and I'm getting an evening service. That's good. Only waiting here 40 minutes, so that's not too bad. But the station itself, we'll go have a quick look around, but it's not much to it. Nice footbridge, basic station, but a lovely area, and a lot of passing trains, which, speak of the devil, we might see in a minute. So we've actually got 2 passing trains coming within like minutes of each other. The first of which is a cross-country service to Plymouth from Birmingham New Street. And the second of which is a cross-country service from Plymouth to Edinburgh, which is formed of 2 voyages and a lot faster. So now take a walk over the very zigzaggy footbridge of Ashchurch as Tewkesbury. There's nothing much to it, but it's very it's a very long walk around ish. Not much to it really, if you in the grand scheme of things, but I suppose when you get up, it's a bit of a strenuous walk, to be fair. You can hear it rattling. That's how some of these footbridges, honestly, the vibration causes rattles on the material, on the structure even. It's all fun and games, but yeah. So you can hear it rattling so much, it's crazy. Go down here, get to the entrance. It's not the greatest, and to be honest, it's for a station that doesn't get a lot of trains. It's a nice station, looks good, well looked after. So right, here we are at the entrance. Sorry, I had to cut the clip a little bit because there was a quite an angry man on the phone, so I had to cut the clip so it didn't look that odd. Here's the entrance to Ashchurch of Tewkesbury anyway, and yeah, that's the footbridge. It goes all the way around. So yes, right, we're going to wait for our train now, my train even. Okay, in comes our train now. Just gonna, well, my said again. No, in comes my train. It's just going to take me back to Cheltenham Spa now, and it is the newly reformed 17618. It's on the 1809 cross-country service to Cardiff Central from Nottingham, and then on a cross-country turbo star all day. Now we get to go on one. I expect this one to be somewhat busy, but we'll see. Doors unreleased yet? There we go. goes 170 272. My first shot and film of a Transport for Wales liveried 170. Heading over on the 1846 service from here to Meisteg via Cardiff Central. So there that one goes. Right, so we've now reached Cheltenham Spa, and this is where the video ends. So guys, thank you very much for watching today's video from every platform, from Worcestershire and Herefordshire, maybe a part of Gloucestershire as well. If you have liked what you've seen, please like and subscribe, of course. Please check out the Discord server if you want to. Ask me for the link, just DM me. I can give you my Discord username, etc. if you want that, so that you can get the link. And we just have to go through a couple of like checks and stuff just to make sure everything's all good, and then we'll invite you in. It's a bit of a strict system, I know, but just have to have it in place at the moment. The day out has been absolutely amazing. Oh, and also check out the Facebook group, by the way, as well, links in the description. The day out's been amazing. It's been memorable, and by myself it's been nice and chilled out. Like, it's been really peaceful. The area at the station's been fantastic. Now you're probably going to ask which one was my favourite, because there's no one else here to do a review with, so I just got to do it. Well, I usually review it myself anyway, so I'll do that right now. My favourite station today was Colewall, easily. Colewall was beautiful, and hands down was the best station out of them all. My least favourite out of all of them I visited today is a very, very difficult choice, but upon looking at everything and looking at every station that I visited, it has to be my least favourite. I'm probably going to say Ashchurch with Tewkesbury, because there wasn't a lot around. The area is a bit of nothing really. It's quite industrial, good passing trains, but there's really not a lot to write home about with the station. Shout outs as well go to stations like Great Marvin, Hereford, Ledbury, and Worcestershire. I mean, Droitwich Spa is probably on par with Ashchurch, to be fair. That wasn't anything special either. Anyway, I'll stop ranting on. The next video from my series of every platform will be from Sussex, so look out for that one. Lots of Gavia Thameslink Railway fraud in that one. Wait, what? So I shall see you in that one. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. But for now, goodbye.